Hey, welcome to this radio video, and this is a quick tips and tricks video if you ever buy in a used scanner. So for example, here this is a Uniden 30 channel that I bought on eBay, and I paid something like $25 for it, shipping included. So I thought for 25 bucks, hey, let's go. Now, what you need to know about buying a used scanner is that a used scanner, you need to be able to understand if it works or not, and if it works well. And if you buy on eBay or on the internet, one of the first things to be careful about is when the seller says, well, I don't know how it works, but it turns on. When I turn it on, it turns on, but I don't know how it works, and so I'm selling it as is. Usually that means it doesn't work. Come on, let's be serious. If you're a seller and you want to have the maximum amount of money on a radio, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to find a way to test it so that you can at least listen to something. So if it says, oh, turns on and I hear static, that doesn't mean it works. You just hear static. It might have a defect and it's not receiving anything. If you're going to a local seller, amateur radio, or if you're going to a ham fest, one of the best things to do is to try local frequencies that you might know that have signals on them. So for example, here we have the weather channel. So here there's a weather button, for example. Of course, I would try to see if I can hear the weather channel from my area. If that works, well, okay, we have a receiving radio. So get yourself at least a few frequencies that you know that you'll be able to punch in, and that has signals that you can listen to all the time. So like in the United States and here in Canada, nowhere weather frequencies. Much of the cities have coverage of this. If it's not that, try to find yourself some frequency range where there's something on it that you could listen to and test the radio. That's very important. If it doesn't have any signals that you can receive, at least have the guy that's selling, for example, will probably know how to operate it. Ask, well, can you just scan frequency ranges to see if it receives something. It doesn't mean your radio will be perfect or anything. I've seen defects like frequency display that was off, stuff like that. But at least if you're receiving signals, you know that it should be okay and it should work correctly. So be very careful with that. Good thing to do is to inspect the battery compartment of all the receivers that you would buy. Make sure that when you open the battery compartment, look for any signs of batteries that could have leaked inside it. If everything's nice and really clean, it's cool. If you see rust or some gooey stuff or anything that is kind of weird and maybe some green corrosion and stuff like that, it means that batteries might have leaked in it. So that's something to be very careful about because it could damage the receiver. So that's a few tips if you're going into the used market to look for when you're scanning or you're buying a used scanner, or police scanner, and make sure that the buttons work well, that when you press the buttons they respond real fast and real quickly, and they respond correctly. That's how you will know that probably it works fine, that you just need to test it a little more. That's for sure. If you enjoy my videos, why not subscribe to my channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to know, let us know. We'll try to answer any questions. And don't forget that we have every 2 weeks on Fridays our VHF UHF radio hangout, where we talk about scanner radios.